is there any celebrity that has the worst trash talking on the court? Maybe they're sitting courtside?
Drake and Travis Scott talk the most trash to me. And I usually talk trash back to them after I make a shot.
The friendship torch in the foreground and the Tower of the Americas behind it. Two of the signature sites here in San Antonio, Texas. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kevin, you may recall that in 2014, the Spurs played maybe the three most perfect games in finals history. With passing and three-point shooting, they vanquished the Heat and inspired a new wave. Brett Brown, who was then a Spurs assistant, said Greg Popovich had a name for it. Summertime. As in, the game's flowing, good shot's a great one, and there it is. It's summertime. Kevin?
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. Greg, in 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. And so, because of that, though, and especially in today's games, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Knox and Randall. They're the forwards. Barrett is out there with Payton, and it's Noel in at the center. And for San Antonio, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Murray out there with White, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Now White, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. 6 to shoot. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York. Here's Barrett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft, RJ wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement.
And you know, Greg asked Barrett. He said he felt better prepared for the glare of the New York media after his one season at Duke because, you know, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner. And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Payton passes to Barrett. Cloak loose and stolen by White. Drops in the breakaway layup.
As a defender, White is disruptive with his length and does a good job of forcing turnovers.
Here's Barrett. Makes it off the glass. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's White, and the rejection by Noel. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. The shot's good. Barrett's got 5 now.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court.
White the pass to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Payton. Here's Randall. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Payton looking it over. Dishes it to Barrett. Shoots over White. Barrett, no good. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Gay, and the shot goes down.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Now Barrett, he's got 5. The pass to Payton. Now here's Randall. Shoots over White, and the Knicks miss again. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now Payton following Rudy Gay's 3-point attempt. Payton outside. Pass to Noel. He kicks to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot comes out. White with the defensive effort. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. DeRozan for 3. Offensive rebound. Knicks trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Knox the pass to Noel. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. On the wing, DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Barrett's got 8 points.
And well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
Here's DeRozan, and the rejection by Noel. White against Barrett, outside DeRozan. The 3 hits the 3-point bomb.
Love to see more of this. DeRozan needs to keep working on his 3-ball.
Payton passes to Knox. Noel trying to break loose and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. 3-point lead. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And if it wasn't there, each guy was willing to make the extra pass. Trust in his teammates.
Now here's White after R.J. Barrett's miss. And that one drops.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the night.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for White.
He was barely recruited out of high school. Derek White's story is inspiring. He's someone that never gave up on his dream.
Now here's Payton. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Knox. Here's Noel. Gay with the block. Kicks it to Murray. Outside White. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Playing under control as usual. White takes the contact and completes the play.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. Miss Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And a new group in for the Knicks. Omari Spellman has come in for Nerlens Noel. Toppin comes in for Randall. Alec Burks checked in for Kevin Knox. And it's Austin Rivers in for Peyton. Now here's Rivers. Passes it to Burks. Here's Spellman. New York moving it around. Barrett with the ball. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, it's with a new 14. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And Mills kicks to Pirtle. To the paint. Here's Wiles. It's rebounded by Barrett. Knicks trail by 7. And it's good for 2. Barrett's got 10 points in the game.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Now here's Mills. Guarded close. Here's Pirtle. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Knocks it loose. Pirtle with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Here's Spellman for 3. Barrett. That one no good. And the Spurs pushing it up now. White's running. Out to DeRozan. Drops in the layup for 2. And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Here's Burks, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And San Antonio called for the foul. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Burks. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
Here's Vassell. There's the dish to Pirtle. From 12 feet out. Burks pulls it in.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Pass to Barrett. Over Johnson. That one a little long.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And the pass to Vassell. Back to Mills. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mills has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Burks, and the shot falls short this time.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Here's Vassell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bertel's shot is off.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
They grab their own miss. Back to Barrett. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Shot's good by Wyatt.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And the forward out of Kentucky, Trey Lyles, great tool off the bench. His hustle is endearing to fans.
At that forward position, GA, people love his mobility. Trey Lyles is a solid rebounder who does the dirty work for your team. Shoots it well enough to space the floor and give you that guy that can honestly knock it down.
San Antonio leading by 10. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Mills. Fires it up. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
To the left side wing. Here's Toppin. Rebound San Antonio.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 5 rebounds tonight. To end the drought. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
So he gets them both. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Spurs lead by 10. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you could learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together. So that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
You can see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
They've got Pirtle. Rudy Gay is out there with Johnson. Then there's Murray. And it's Vassell in at the 2. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Last season, during the hiatus, the Knicks did a retrospective of Linsanity. You remember that stretch in 2012. Jeremy Lin took the league by storm. He said he was floored to be recognized in such a fashion. And for New Yorkers who are going through so much, it was a chance to reminisce about some pleasant surprises. Guys?
Great, David. Thank you. The Knicks making a switch here. Randall's checked in. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue honestly didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about. And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal. Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
Pass to Burks. That's tipped. In transition, here comes San Antonio. A pass to Gay.
So great to see Rudy out here. A guy who's overcome injuries, he's fought, and he's competed.
And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for New York. Down by 15. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Inside, here's Randall. Some solid defense from Gay.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Murray, the pass to Gay. Back to Murray. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Burks. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Gay dishes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Let's take a look at Alec Burks' number. Last season's performance for him. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Johnson. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Knicks trail by 20. Payton outside. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Kept alive by New York. And slam dunk by Noel.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And it's DeRozan missing. The Knicks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Randall kicks to Payton, and Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And the Spurs making a change here. White's checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Knox, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
Aldridge has all the tools to protect the rim. He's only averaged 1 block a game for his career, but he got it done on that play.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And the Knicks with possession here. After the basket by San Antonio. 6 to shoot, and DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
And here are the Knicks now. Here's Knox. Just 5 to shoot. Good.
I wonder if Randall even felt that contact. So strong in the upper body.
Spurs leading by 18. Outside DeRozan. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Knox. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Murray against Payton. 4 on the clock. Burks for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
White dishes to Murray. There's the pass to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's Murray with the jam.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Can't hit that one. White looking around. Ball's knocked loose. Burks with the steal. Up top, Randall. DeRozan defending. Here's Knox.
Screen.
Good work there as it goes. Knox has got 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Murray. The pass to get. Uncovered. Randall grabs the board.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now, here's Burks. Following the shot by Rudy Gay. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Wednesday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Boston Celtics. That free throw, no good.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
The Spurs making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in, and then for New York. Toppin, he's checked in for Noel, and it's Austin Rivers in for Alex Burks. Now here's DeRozan. A 29-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
to Mills. Clock at 6. And White kicks to Pirtle. And here's Mills for 3.
Boy, he's focused. Rivers has the intensity and size to defend at a high level.
They get it back. Here's Toppin. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Barrett against White. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. Second is Trey Lyle. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And here's Rivers. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. No good on that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They led the game at one point by 20. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Here's Barrett. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Rivers. Snatched up. Here's Pirtle. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Love how Pirtle crashes the glass for these boards. Staking his ground and not letting anyone by him.
Johnson, he's checked in for White. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 19. Passes it to Barrett. Here's Spellman. Knocks down the 3 ball. Spellman's got 5 points so far.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Now Lyles. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Sacramento. The 3 from Mills. Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness. You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
DeRozan passes to Mills. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period. The veteran guard, Patty Mills, has spent the majority of his career with the Spurs. Mills is a fantastic weapon off the bench.
Spurs leading by 16. Knicks with the rebound. Spellman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Rivers. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's Barrett on the wing. Drills the 3-pointer.
And with Mills, no doubt his biggest talent, I think, is his outside shooting.
Yeah, we know it. He's going to stop beyond that arc and pull up. Every now and then he'll drive it. He's been a great sharpshooter in his career. He knows what he's about, and he brings that energy night in and night out.
Here's Knox. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Now here's Mills. There's 1:17 left in the first half. They need this one. It's rebounded by New York. Toppin's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Barrett.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
And DeRozan, here we go. Count the basket.
And even though they're down, I like the way they're pounding the ball inside. It's leading to a lot of points in the paint.
San Antonio shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
and they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. Here's Spellman. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now, here's Mills. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Physical defense, but DeRozan with great focus and great upper body strength.
15 seconds left to play here in the half. Barrett with the ball. 18 points for him. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Rivers. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Proving he's not just a scorer. Patty's getting after it on the defensive end, disrupting the shooter's rhythm.
And so it's San Antonio, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
You know, we got to protect the paint. They getting way too many easy baskets. You know, that's us communication on front and the post, and, you know, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Even though he's been a 20-point scorer for almost a decade, it seems everyone wants more from DeMar DeRozan. Big fella, is that a fair take from fans?
You know, with analytics taking over, I think people complain about the lack of three-pointers he makes. But to me, 20 points a night is 20 points a night. Simple math, Ernie. 2 plus 2 is 5.
True. DeRozan's still an efficient scorer, Ernie. And if you don't want that flashy guy running around, but you want an efficiency, you get it from DeMar DeRozan. 2 plus what? What is called?
Goes to a 6. You heard.
No, it's 5.5. And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And it's DeRozan with the ball for San Antonio. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's who Tom Thibodeau.
Yes. When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
Here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Count that one.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Spurs passing it around. Here's DeRozan. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Knox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. And here's DeRozan. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Hits the target from 18 feet. DeRozan's got 16 points.
One of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA, DeMar DeRozan makes a living from this spot.
Pass to Noel. Now Payton. Lets a floater go, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Outside, White. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Knicks trail by 14. Payton outside. The pass to Barrett. There's the triple. New York, no good that time either. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. DeRozan's shot is off.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one. Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Shot's good by Gay.
And that's just a good-looking shot. Gay's always had a good-looking jumper.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Noel. He kicks to Payton. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Knicks trail by 15. Payton outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Knox. DeRozan defending. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Burks, he's checked in for the Knicks. San Antonio leading by 15. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
I like this for Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Barrett against White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge, and it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. That one is no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Murray. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the long-time NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, G.A. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
The Spurs have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
Vassell, the pass to Aldridge. Payton on the double team. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
The crafty vet, Aldridge, positioning himself well to score, get fouled, or both.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. You can see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
And DeJounte is not holding back tonight. He is calling his own number.
Payton kicks to Barrett. Passes it to Randall. It's stolen by Lyles. It's Gay on the way. Barrett covering, and Aldridge slams it in.
This is what you want to see from Aldridge. Big man playing big.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Toppin, he's checked in for the Knicks. Austin Rivers comes in for Payton. Rivers finds Barrett. Randall with the ball. And again, unable to change momentum here. Murray against Burks. Aldridge, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist in the game. New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Catching up on the changes for New York, Omari Spellman has come in for Julius Randle, and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist subbed in for Barrett. Kidd-Gilchrist against Gay. 6 on the shot clock. They double him with Rivers. Here's Vassell. They get it again. Murray, good. Murray's got 21 in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Burks looking around. Toppin with it. Lyles there. Toppin can't get it to go.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And the foul on Obi Toppin. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Johnson comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Mills in for Murray. Floats one up. Good on the shot. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Free throw good. Burks.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid 2-guard who can really light it up.
Now here's Mills. Here's Poeltl. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now here's Burks. He's guarded closely.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Poeltl. Wonderful timing right there.
Here's Vassell, and it's blocked. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Lyles kicks to Mills. Takes the 3. Vassell, no good. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Toppin lays it up and banks it in.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Mills looking it over. Looking to end his cold spell. Got a piece of it. Burks with it. He's got 15, and he gets the bucket. Kid Gilchrist has got his first points of the game.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Here's Mills. It's good. Mills has got 6.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
Here's Burks. And no good. Some solid defense from Johnson. Here's Vassell. No points in the game yet for him. Toppin with the steal. And here's Rivers. Pass to Spellman. Kicks it to Burks. And the layup's good off the glass. Burks has got 5 points in the quarter.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Here's Vassell. Yep, it counts.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Down low, here's Toppin. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And there's the pass to Mills. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. He's got 8.
Not the most natural ball handler. This is what Mills prefers to do. Catch and shoot.
Rivers surveying the D. Pass to Burks. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Mills passes to Lyles. And it's Johnson penetrating. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by... It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kid Gilchrist has got his 2nd bucket.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot.
Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Johnson outside. Back to Mills. And good that time.
And he's had the quarter converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Burks. The rebound by Johnson. From deep. Off target with that shot. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Spurs out in front, opening up a huge gap. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Johnson, and it's Zeller in at the center position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Ntilikina. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Your Spurs, Devin Vassell. 2 shots.
first free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for San Antonio. Both shots good from the stripe. New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Passes it to Spellman. Here's Smith. Pass to Spellman. Now Bullock. Banked in off the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Spurs shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Vassell. The shot that time, not on target.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Here's Spellman. Zeller grabs the board. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's DeRozan. No good there. So New York will take it the other way. And here we go. Fast break. Kid Gilchrist has got it. And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
And no doubt Smith has the vision. You know, when one of his guys has a clean look, he's quick to get the ball to them.
DeRozan surveying the D and finished off by DeRozan.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Smith outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Smith isn't afraid of getting hit on the way up, constantly getting into the guts of the D and forcing the issue.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And you know, known for that rim-rocking dunking ability. Smith Jr., though, a special talent. This is a guy who wants to keep getting better over time.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Spurs. Noel's checked in for the Knicks. No luck that time either. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Vassell, covered by Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for your Spurs, Devin Vassell, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Here's Smith. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Inside. And Noel kicks to Bullock. New York, no good that time either. Spurs shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Now the pass to Samanic. To the middle. Here's Vassell. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. And the free throw, no good. For New York, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Now Murray. Kid Gilchrist comes with a double team. And a wide open look for Zeller. A three-pointer off the mark. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Walker taking his time here. Over in the corner, Zeller. The feed now to Murray. The kick out to Walker. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by New York.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And Noel throws it down.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Murray, the pass to Walker. Zeller with it. Here's Vassell. Pass to Walker. Shot clock at 5. San Antonio again missing. The Knicks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Walker the pass to Murray. Here's Vassell. Passes to Murray. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Ntilikina. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Randall's checked in. Ntilikina. Kevin Knox comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Peyton in for Smith.
The man is not timid. DeRozan's become one of the game's more prolific scorers, and he's showing it all tonight.
And stolen by White. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Over in the corner, Randall. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Out left to the wing. Here's Murray. And that one comes up a bit short. The Knicks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. He's covered by Gay. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And White slams it in.
Garrett shows the ability to run the floor. His coaches will appreciate that effort.
White against Peyton. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Randall. Will it go? And the layup is good. And it's 6 points for Julius Randle.
Well, spending so much time in the paint, Randall has to hit a lot of contested shots.
Murray dishes to White. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this league, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for New York. Dennis Smith comes in for Elfrid Payton. Smith surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot. And the Knicks good for 2.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
And the pass to Aldridge. Over Randall. Outside, White. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern, only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs, that's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this.
And the first one drops.
You look at the skill, the shooting, the length. LaMarcus Aldridge is perfectly suited for today's game.
A different look now for San Antonio. Sumonich is checked in, and it's Lonnie Walker in for Murray. And New York with a change here, too. Frank Ntilikina is checked in for Kevin Knox. Smith for 3. And it's Sumonich with the rebound. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Up top, Walker. He's guarded by Bullock. Walker's shot is off. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And it's Kid Gilchrist with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Handle with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And the Spurs making a change here. Zeller's checked in. Omari Spellman has come in for New York. Smith against White. Smith kicks to Ntilikina. The shot, no good. Walker with some nice D. San Antonio's gone 1-2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Stolen by Bullock. Pass to Spellman. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
For San Antonio, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Left side, DeRozan. Yes, that goes in. DeRozan's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Nice release from DeMar DeRozan. He can make that shot if he gets a good look.
New York moving it around. Now, here's Bullock. DeRozan defending. Here's Spellman. It's blocked. They recover it. And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in. Now, here's White. Passes it to Walker. 14 feet away. Goes back up. And Zeller with the lay-in.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Smith against White. Now, here's Bullock. Not a lot of room. Knocked away. Out to Smith. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. .139 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside, White. Outside, Walker. Pass to White. 5 on the clock. Here's Vassell. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DeJounte Murray.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Outside, Walker. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable. We're making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, you know, even if it's on the defensive end, you know, we're just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.